I would do it again. I would.
Should we just fuck off? I didn't. From all my
You're
new
all on a
rally
date?
paths.
Yeah, we're her boyfriends. We're reverse Mormons. One man just isn't enough for
for
her.
3 months.
Hello friends, how are we today? I'm not entirely ready today, but when am I? When am I? How are you guys? It's Wednesday, we're in the middle of the week. A lot of you are halfway or more than halfway through your day, so I think that's good news. I'm doing good. I overslept this morning because I know what it was. Hi, Glitter! When hubby took Abigail to the vet on Monday, I turned my first alarm off, my 7 o'clock one, and I never turned it back on. So I woke up, confused at 8 o'clock when my second alarm went off. What is on there that is so stubborn? Sorry. Hubby was already gone. Lights were off. There was a cup of coffee sitting next to me and a breakfast sandwich on my chest. And a message from him that said, wow, you are out. If this doesn't wake you up, I'm just gonna let you be. Yeah, no, you're not waking up at all, so have a good day. I love you. So apparently I was TKO'd. And I guess that's good. It is really sweet and cute. He's adorable. He's adorable. So I had a decent night last night. I got some drawing done, not enough, but some. So we're going to work on some of that today. But first thing I'm going to do during our first Pomodoro is the fish. We're going to do the fish that you guys have requested, and I'm going to get some Halloween fish in there so that anytime those come up for the rest of the month, they're going to be an automatic 1 star. And then I think what I might do is every time we're coming up on a holiday or something, I'll do that. I'll add like 4 or 5 thematic type things. Like we'll do some Thanksgiving ones, we'll do some Christmas holiday ones, I'll do some winter general stuff, some heart Valentine stuff, St. Patrick's Clover, leprechaun stuff, Easter stuff, flowers, beachy summer things, Arbor Day. Exactly. So we'll just kind of make it a thing. Then that's another way for people to get stars, is just by getting the ones. What would be really nice is if I could automate it somehow. I think that would involve an entire other level of programming. You know what I should do? I should make a command that I can use, or a mod can use, that just says add so many numbers of stars to so-and-so's username. I'm sure it can figure that out through Mix It Up. Arlo, is that the dog puppet? Voiced Ricky the Sock in My Friendly Neighborhood. I don't know as I've come across seeing that character yet. I've only seen Mitchie play the first, like, couple hours, but Diz is going to be starting My Friendly Neighborhood tomorrow night. So if anybody wants to see Diz, who was on my stream on Monday playing Minecraft with me, if anybody wants to see that, go see Diz. Can we get a shout out for It's Me Diz, please? Trying to find my pair of scissors so I don't have to do this with my fingers, but I can't find it, so here we go. Just texted the farm and has some herbs to pick up. Ooh! Happy day for you! Just don't... I thought my response this morning was clever, Umber Glue. Just don't shove it in the computer's USB port and get your computer high again. Don't go to Kroger with it. That's a decision. Yes, also that, very beginning when Gordon goes to the hotel and rings the bell. Okay, I missed that part. I saw started watching like maybe 15, 20 minutes in. A blue one, kind of young Grover. Oh, okay. Accidentally went to Kroger and, oh yeah, that's right, and you freaked out because it was in your bag and I was telling you to calm down. How's everybody doing? How was your guys' night last night? What'd you get up to? Abigail is doing fine. She's still herself. She's still got her spunk and her attitude. I don't think, I think it'll probably be at least a couple weeks. Who knows? We still, in fact, I gotta get up in about a half an hour here real quick and give her antibiotic wherever she is in the house. But before we see enough of a downturn that she's starting to lose enough quality of life, probably be at least a couple weeks, unless it just really takes a dive. I don't know. Fortunately though, like I said, my boss is giving me my Christmas bonus early in my paycheck on Friday. So once Friday rolls around, we will have the financial means to do what needs to be done whenever it needs to happen. Gonna love antibiotic time. Yeah, she was taking it really well when she was in the cone, but now that she has free movement again, not so much. Not so much. But she'll be fine. I'll just scruff her and it'll be fine. Where's this? See, where is my... There it is. CEO's getting a ride from me once and mentioned this is pretty what in here? A whole ounce in a Ziploc bag in the center console, and you had no idea was there. Wow. It involves shots. Oh no. Started my period yesterday, so you're both feeling icky. Blah. Chronic. Okay. I've just never really heard that terminology used very much. So I was like, what? Okay. Let's at least get the brows going. I can't wait until I can do some like really fancy makeup stuff on stream. Umber Glue, I seriously want to do the Disney stuff. Do like we figure out how to do a really cool Disney makeup job and we do it together on stream and talk through the steps. And then we actually sit and play Dreamlight Valley. That'd be great. So first thing I'm going to do on the to-do list, like I said, is the fishing stuff. So if you guys have been wanting to add anything to the lake, this would be a good time for it, because I'll just add it to my to-do list. I have some reading that I need to do from my my other Bloodweave fiction partner. So, okay, I'm going to reiterate this again for people who missed it, just so you guys know what I'm talking about when I start throwing around these terms. The Fall Flash Bloodweave fiction stuff that I did with Puella Docta, that was one time partnering that was completely random and ended up being really cool because she and I are like, we DM every day and we're actually very, very similar and even have similar beliefs and stuff, and we're staying friends, and talking about stuff that we're writing and all of that. We're probably even gonna do a project together a little down the road. But the next thing that I'm starting to work on after, I'm starting to think about it now, but it's a long-term thing called Big Bang with that same Bloodweave group, but I have a different partner. Her name is Bree. So when I talk about Bree, and if I talk about Big Bang, I'm talking about the long-term fiction artwork project that goes until the end of March. So that one, the one with Puella was a swap, where you could either do artwork or a story, and then you traded it with the other person. The Big Bang one that I'm doing, you are working on a project together. One of you is the author, one of you is the artist. I am the artist. So I've been talking with Bree about the story that they're writing, and you guys are gonna love it. It's really good. TLDR, because I don't want to give away the whole thing, obviously. I don't even know the whole thing. I just know the first couple chapters, and I know the outline. But it's basically an alternate universe type story of a fake relationship / fake marriage. Basically, Moreno wants Gale, his mother wants him to get married as a status thing. And Astarion is not a vampire, but he has been a slave to Cazador under charm spells. Not for 200 years, but for 40 years, so still a long time. And he wants to get out of it. So basically, Gale pays a dowry to Cazador to marry Astarion, and then Astarion is going to help Gale on adventures that he wants to go on to help figure out about his family, like the magic that runs in his family, because he's actually like a sorcerer in this one. So it's the whole fake relationship to real relationship trope. But the interesting part is that Astarion's not a vampire, and Gale doesn't have the orb, but in the middle of the story, both of those things happen, but not in the way you think. The whole storyline of Baldur's Gate doesn't exist. There is no Nautiloid, there's no absolute, it's none of that. It's a completely different story, but Astarion does get turned into a vampire spawn, and Gale does get the orb, but it's all completely different. Scratch makes an appearance, and it's gonna be fucking adorable. So I'm not gonna say any more, because I want that to be all the teaser stuff, but when this story starts coming out, you guys are gonna freaking love it. It's gonna be, there is gonna be some sexy times, but it's not gonna be like the bulk of the story. It's gonna be like 1, maybe 2 chapters spread throughout, but it's mostly about the story as a whole. And I'm gonna be doing the artwork. I'm gonna work on some of it on stream, so you guys will get to see that unfold. And I'm very, very excited about it. And like I said, that's a longer term thing. We have until the end of March, and we have different like benchmarks that we need to hit throughout the project of like getting X number of pictures done and X number of words written by X date, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, let me catch up with chat because I haven't been able to see. Can we add Tao? Yes! If you would like to redeem that, go ahead. Folded it up in a ripped out magazine page from a porno mag. Oh my god, Cord, that's hilarious. The things that happened before shit was legal. So this was like a long time ago. This wasn't the most... Tell me that's not what it was wrapped in when your CEO needed a ride. Oh my god. Big Bang, I'm worried. That's what I thought too, Inspector, but no. So proud of himself. Asked hubby if he noticed the placement of the nug when he opened it. It was right in front of the vajayjay. That's amazing. The next generation of adult edibles. Oh my god, Inspector. Vampires and like Karlach and stuff lore-wise. What are your questions? I heard a way to save Karlach involving Gale becoming a god. Probably. I don't know that for a fact in game canon. But also, don't let Gale become a god. It's heart-wrenchingly sad to see what he becomes. Sounds good, Kaylin. We'll be here. I know that you can also save Karlach by having her essentially go under a transformation, and that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Gale as a god is a pure asshole god. God Gale gives her a celestial body and she ascends and is cured. So, like, why aren't we doing this? Because God Gale is terrible. It's not... Another god could do it. Gee, you would think so, wouldn't you? I think that's just been an option. Mm-hmm. No, I like the lore that they set up that they're obviously not going to follow up on because they're not doing any more DLC. But what they had set up is the idea that they found... I think this comes up in the epilogue. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They talk about finding blueprints for, that they can use in Zariel's forge. And so they need to get somebody like Damon, who knows their way around infernal forges, that can and sneak them in and make this the new engine for her and replace it, and then she can come back to Faerun. So that's the direction I think that they were gonna go in. And I bet you if they'd have finished Act 3 with the upper city and more of her storyline and stuff that they were going to do with all that, maybe that could have happened. But they didn't. So it's up to the fanfic writers to make it happen. And that's actually a lot of... I see that in a lot of stories where Gale and Tav are together, but it's the Tav that is like... I've seen it with a paladin, Tav, where she says, I love you, and I'm gonna come back to you, but I have to go do this thing for a while, and goes to Avernus with Karlach and Will to help, make all that happen, so that she can be free of Zariel and come back, and they can, get her heart fixed and stuff. And then Gale actually has some really touching dialogue that's talks about like, well, I'll get a place ready for us, the tower or wherever. And when you come back, and it's gonna make me emotional just thinking about it. When you come back, you can, set your weary boots by the door for the final time and come sit with me by the fireplace while we have a glass of wine and sit with a book, and start to enjoy the rest of our lives. That'll be here waiting for you when you come back. Oh my god, Crafty, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, so that is a really sweet option you can also have. Gods in D&D don't give a shit. They really don't. And you can especially tell in the way Astarion has a line of dialogue. I don't know if it's to a cleric that tries to get Astarion to, like, pray with them or something. I forget what the scenario is, but Astarion has a line of dialogue that's basically, I've tried talking to and pleading and worshiping every god there is. None of them have helped me. In 200 years, not one of them has cared about me. So, yeah, they don't give a shit. So many of the gods have been cast into another plane. Many have been forgotten, and the few that are around and do care are doing their best to maintain the planes in the Veil. Yeah. No, that's interesting lore, though, Inspector. Yeah, like, what's the story with Ilmater? Because, you know, I don't know a lot about any of the gods, really. But I see a lot of Christianity themes in Ilmater, and also in a bit of Lathander. So I'm just kind of wondering where they stand in the whole, like, does this god actually care about people realm? My glasses are so smudgy. I need to wash this cloth again. I need to get new ones is what I need. Next Tuesday. Oh, guys, if you haven't seen the DDV channel this morning, oh, buddy. Let me pull this up here. Also, with Palia, just a reminder that we have now a plushie trading thread in the Palia channel, and I was even thinking I might make a spreadsheet that we can all access if you get in there and get the link for it. A tab for wants and a tab for duplicates, so that it's easier to see, like, okay, well, this person wants this and they have a duplicate of this thing that I want, and I have the thing that they want, so, you know. They're the most connected to the Christianisms. There's a third, but they're one of the lost. Okay. The book that you find in the temple where the crypt where you find Withers. First of all, he's Yurgle, right? That's what they were getting at. And then the three names that were, like, crossed out at the bottom that weren't legible, I assume that's the dead three. Most of the gods, their powers equal to how much they're actually believed in. Lack of powers really equals those that aren't oh, interesting. Pretty much, and yes. Okay. Okay. I'm actually learning about D&D. Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing. Dreamlight Valley. Okay. You guys ready for a teaser? Next Tuesday at 10 a.m., we're getting that showcase that's gonna, give us, I think, the timeline. Remember when I said that the last showcase, I was expecting it to be a lot more because I thought we were gonna get the timeline of the next year? That's what I think Tuesday is gonna be. And here's the teaser that we saw this morning. Ready for this? I called it over a year ago. I called Maleficent. And Hades. Now, what I find interesting is this is all one picture that's torn in half. So, what kind of a dichotomy are we gonna get? Like, and this also looks very deserty. Are we gonna get remember how I kept saying, guys, that the mountain with the pink behind the Forgotten Lands, I was like, I bet you that's gonna be Maleficent's mountain or like her castle or whatever. And, you know, I'm getting a very like Forgotten Lands color vibe here. And so is she gonna be like a big baddie in the main valley? And then is Hades gonna come in on Eternity Isle and we're gonna get him being like a huge baddie over there in the desert? Just saying. Just saying. I want to know what that book says. I think it's just... Oh, that's gibberish. Or it's like the... It's either like a gibberish lorem ipsum type text, or it's the, I don't think that's Atlantean. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to... I don't think that's supposed to say anything specific. So there we go. Tuesday, 10 a.m. I'm gonna go live. Hi, Hannah. Hearing you in the car, but now I'm home getting wings because I'm too lazy to cook. Hey, wings. You're getting your protein. You got your chicken. So that's Tuesday at 10 a.m. I'm going to go live early, whether I'm caught up with work or not, so that we can gather and then watch this together live, like as everybody's seeing it for the first time. So I'm very excited about that. Let's get Spirit City going and get our room decorated and stuff for today, and then I'm going to catch up with what Inspector said. No, not Dreamlight Valley. Wow, I've got my brain in a different place today. Do you know how much I almost wanted to upend my entire day and just sit here and play Palia again? The Palia bug has bitten me once again. Okay. If a cleric or paladin was really as faithful in their god, that god would or could bestow more upon that person and have more power. Meaning, as sick and twisted as the main baddies, believe, yeah, than most in Faerun. Yeah. So the reason that, like Orin and Ketheric and Gortash, you know, they were their avatars for their god. They had like a super amount of faith in their gods that and then their gods were able to give them that power because of that, is what you're saying. Uh-oh. I tried to close Dreamlight Valley before it fully opened, and now it's just frozen. Hang on. There we go. All right. Ooh. Hannah, I don't think this will affect you, but you'll be interested. On Epic, there is a Fallout Day sale, up to 75% off the Fallout franchise. So if that's something that interests you, go to the Epic store. You probably already have everything you want. As well as those 3 gods wanting to come back into the realm. Got it, yeah. Got it. So who was the... When Withers is saying, referring to like a he or a, so it has been spoken and so, you know, he has said, is he talking about Ao? Or Io? Alright, y'all. Oh, you probably want to see this, don't you? There we go. Right now I've got the Lo-Fi Sessions Spooky Melodies playlist on. We might change it in a little bit, but perhaps. Yeah, they never really make that clear. Let's pick the room vibes first. Let's see. I like changing it up every time. Work with another god at times, but I can't remember whom. Okay. I wouldn't know. I don't know if hubby would know. Probably not. Let's see. Your girl said he's got some game. I still want to stick with the spooky vibe, but I want to mix it up from what we have right now. Let's go back to purple. Let's do purples and reds and blacks. Let's mix it up. Black floor? Yeah, I think so. And then, ooh, yeah, bigger diamonds on over here. No, that's the same as it is over here. Yeah, like that. Oh, but wait. This was... Oh, I gotta buy this. Ha. So then we'll do this. Yeah. Sunring's when a lot of old D&D gods got lost, cast out, and forgotten. So I've heard of the second Sundering, but are you talking about the first one? The gods that were basically the same except for name. Okay, so they were consolidated, more or less. I want to change this just a little. Let's do this and then do this. Yeah. There we go. I hope they give us more ceiling options. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Just for they took their own initiative to make things more. Were the ghosts here before? I'm sorry. I don't remember the ghosts. Do you guys? Did I just overlook them? No, why do I not have enough? Listen, I'm gonna cheat. I want more colors in the beams too. And some different kind of accents would be nice. Yeah, like I don't want all that stuff, but I want more than just these. Black's good. Okay, general tab is good. Desk. Let's do the purple. Yeah. Yeah, purple. Not all elves would worship what the humans or orcs would, etc. Yeah, okay. Like I know Corellin is specifically an elven god of like justice and stuff, isn't he? More or less. I like the look with the melted candles and the treasure chests. I really do. So we'll do that. And then that gives us that. Let's have some boba today. And let's do... I don't have enough. Later we'll get those. For right now, I guess we'll stick with those. Cart looks good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do purple ones over here. Surprised I don't have the red ones yet. They're the leader of the whole elven pantheon. Okay. And I know just from talking to the to Volo and to the goblin that's in like the hanging cage in the goblin camp that McGlubbiot is the one for the goblins, right? Go with a little cat plushie. Yeah. Oh, no, let's do that tall guy right there. Cool. Yeah, and orcs too. Okay. I'm retaining it from, I'm so proud of me. I might keep the bedding. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it the red. With the bats. And we're going to do the purple with the ghost portrait. And we can have plushies even though we're Halloween. This is a good place for these, I think. Window. I really like the creepy tower. I like the black. Let's get our purple stuff back. But then I like having the red. Yeah, I'm liking this blend of the red and black and purple that we've got. Because I've been doing just one or the other. Perfect. And then let's make this good. Let's keep it the red. Go back to our spell circle. I like having that red up there. Let's leave the potion stuff there. Leave the red there. Leave the shelf the way it is. That's what I have over there. I should buy one of these next time too. Okay, we'll leave that the way it is, but let's change this to the trio. Yeah. And I have 69 tickets left. Nice. Okay, let's get us squared away. Oh, I look so cool. Honestly, I might not change much. Let's get some horns going on. I wish when you did a custom color, you could also make it gradient. Yeah. Have you been using this program at all, Inspector? It's really handy for lots of stuff, not just for the stream purposes. Let's do purple eyes. Yeah. Haven't. Yeah, with all the different things that they keep adding, and then the just the format of working for a while and then taking a break and then working and then taking a break in general has been good for me. I think I'm gonna keep the hoodie. I want to get one of these flannels at some point. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, especially if you're, like if you're working on your models, for example, and you find that you're hyper-focusing too long and it's like maybe hurting your back or making your eyes blurry or something, might be good to keep yourself on a timer. And then you can sit and play around with all this kind of stuff. We're gonna keep the spiderweb leggings, and I think we're gonna keep the shoes too. Yeah, because I would switch to these, but I don't have the money. And I don't want to, well, we're not gonna see our feet anyway, probably. Okay, Spirit Companion. I love Little Batstarian, but let's see who else we've got. Actually, let's get Kitty with their little Halloween outfit. Although I do want to get this version of Kitty. So maybe I start saving up tickets to get Halloween Kitty. Or Galaxy Kitty, or whatever we're calling this. But I also need to get Dinozo Kitty. What does their collar say? Raptor. What? Okay, so that's our vibe. We're gonna do nighttime, because I like the way it makes the room look. And we're gonna do desk. Right now we're gonna do typing. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna clear all my to-do lists because a lot of this stuff doesn't really apply anymore. Okay. Stream stuff. I'm gonna do fish into the lake. Kaylin, I don't know if you're still here, but were you gonna add Tau? Because you could do the channel point redeem for it. Starting in BRB screen quote updates. Shush. Sorry, y'all, one sec. I'm gonna add a list just called Other. And one of the things is going to be Abigail's antibiotic. Okay, and then artwork, finish Ian Malcolm statue, and review Bree's list of, this is gonna be a sentence. Review Bree's list of kink approvals. She has a list of basically almost like if you were to go through a BDSM contract, what are you okay with and what are you not, for my comfort level of what I'm okay drawing and what I'm okay not, so she knows what to include and what not to include. So I want to go over that for her. She asked for that in the next couple of days. So that's what that means. And what was the wait, huh? I see you, good dog. I see you. The dog from Paleo. Oh, Kaylin asked if we could add Tao to the lake, and I said, yeah, if you redeem it. And I didn't see a redeem, so I just wanted to make sure they knew. Okay, I'm going to start the session. We're going to do 45s and 15s. And then the in-between times, I said I was going to read fanfic stuff, but I'm not going to lie. I don't have anything picked out. Well, I have some stuff picked out. It's just I got to look at the spreadsheet and see if any of those people are here. But if it's anything besides those, I may have to take a minute. So I can either read from The Difference, or we can pull out some Palea in the meantime. I probably do some Palea in between today, to be honest. So yeah. First thing I'm going to do is go up and give Abigail her antibiotic, because I'm already a little late on it. So I'm going to start the timer. Let's do 4 rounds. So that'll be about 4 hours. And I'm just going to leave everything like this until I get back. And then I will switch over to the other scene and let you guys see me working on the fish for the lake. So... actually, why don't I do that now so I can have the disclaimer about my microphone being off? And wee! Streamception! I'm gonna put it on my tablet for now. You guys can see Ian Malcolm in progress. I'm gonna be working on this after I finish the fish. Make that a little less opaque. Okay, enjoy the view. Time starts now. I'm gonna turn my mic off. I'll be back after I give Abigail her meds. Feel free to keep talking in chat. Feel free to keep fishing. Is fishing working? Where is the fishing thing at? Perfect. That's a good spot. 45 minutes starts now.
you say?
The prince, sire, swears he'll marry none but the girl who fits this slipper. He said... But it's true, sire. All we could find was this glass slipper. The whole